So this week we covered stakeholder management and the importance of project management it has because it has evolved over time through this period we are in the AI age where we have a lot of differences in the management systems and styles set into place. So to start it off, what is stakeholder management? Well, to sum it up, stakeholder management is a process of identifying, analyzing, and managing individuals or groups that can affect the project, who has influence on the project. So it involves the engagement of the stakeholders in the decision-making process and ensuring that all expectations on all parties are set into place. Because this is so vastly important in the process of why this ensures success and why timelines and every other detail can be set into place so that the maintaining a positive relationship where constant communication is engaged with both parties, everybody can get on the same page and everybody can kind of go in a timely manner. So this avoids conflicts, delays, ensures that all the stakeholders' needs align with the project goals. So the communication aspect is the alignment of the goals so everybody can be on the same page. So the major components that we discussed about this week have to do with the identification process, the analysis, the monitoring, the engagement strategy that puts all the pieces together. Because deciding on how to communicate and involve all the stakeholders throughout the project is extremely important because it recognizes all the relevancies that the stakeholders has. It can be from the clients, the team members, the investors. It could be from all the management systems that go down the line. Where we also learned this key concept is the stakeholder theory. So the source that I read this week was really good. So it suggested that all organizations should consider the interest of all the stakeholders, not just the shareholders in the decision making. So what that means is this promotes ethical decision making, where a long-term sustainability can be focused on balancing different stakeholders' interests so everybody can get what they want. They think about what's in it for me. Well, if you do the right way of communicating and communicating your goals clearly on point, everything in the timeline should align to that. So the expectations should be considered. So next thing is the evolution of how stakeholder management changed. So over the past decades, there's been a shift from simply managing stakeholders to engaging them as active partners in the decision-making process. So the technological advances such as AI, globalization, focusing on sustainable business practices, has driven and shifted the whole market and the whole strategy behind it. So now we go into how. How do organizations perform successful stakeholder management? One thing we learned this week in the class is the regular communication feedback loop. This is extremely important because if it's tailored with the engagement strategies, then based on the stakeholder interest, everybody can be on the same page and be on the same line because it's going to be transparent where the decision making process is simplified. And that's what we want in the whole process. We want a simple engagement where everybody can really get on this on what they want. This comes with building trust, active listening, and creating that positive value by demonstrating how project aligns with the interests of the stakeholder and the shareholders and interest. So it's the engagement of all parties that one singular goal to get this project done, because that's the focus. Anything below that doesn't really matter. So overall, what we learned about this week is going to be how everybody has to perform in the process where transparency, honesty, and having a solution based approach can provide the alternatives to address the issue. Also, having a little bit of empathy can help as well because having an empathetic way of creating a culture can have people understand each other on a deeper level, and that's how you get more work done.